Here's a review of Corsair's flagship Bamdoozle Whamhoozle King of the Mountain keyboard, the K95 Platinum, that of course carries a King of the Mountain price tag. Though what do you get for this price, and is it worthy of your money? Let's find out. Welcome back to Tech Yes City, and the K95 Platinum features a custom switch from Cherry labeled the MX Speed, which is a linear key with no feedback and, as the name suggests, actuates at a higher point, 1.2mm to be exact, making it superior for gaming than a Cherry MX Red switch or any other switch currently out there. The key themselves feature Corsair's bold font over ABS keycaps, and the Rgb lighting is very controlled and, dare I say, elegant, reflecting off the milled black anodized alloy which extends around the front of the keyboard, and the top of the keyboard features the Corsair logo and another Rgb stripe for extra elegance. The included wrist rest is also very nice to type on and has a soft yet firm grip to it. One of the best included wrist rests I have used. Anyway, let's do a quick noise test on those switches for you guys. There is a 2-meter braided cable which splits into two ends, one of which is a USB pass-through, with the rear of the keyboard featuring the port. You also get an additional 10 included grey rugged grip coated keys and a key cap puller. Besides that is Corsair's 6 macro keys, which through software you can remap or program to, you guessed it, macros. The software itself is quite simply first class, having the options to change individual backlighting, layer, and even opaque other lighting settings, sort of like Photoshop editing for your keyboard. You can also save and change to different profiles on the fly. From the software too, you can also update the firmware or contact Corsair's customer support if you have any problems. The keyboard at the top has extra function keys like brightness settings, which come in 3 different levels of 33, 66, and 100% or completely off. The backlighting has an aura type look to it that glows through the letters and numbers and has many different patterns to choose from, which, as I said earlier, can be layered on this keyboard to have many different effects going at the same time with different levels of opaquing too. There is also a Windows lock key and profile switch button, and to the right of the keyboard you get standard media control keys and also a volume knob with a mute button. The back of the keyboard has an additional level of height adjustment and features 4 feet in the corners of the keyboard with the K95 branding. So now it's time to test this keyboard in games, and World of Warcraft came to mind here with those extra 6 keys being able to be remapped, which allowed me to have more options available, and also my Pro Arena World of Warcraft friends tell me they love the Corsair keyboard because of the proximity of the F1 to F4 keys being so close to the numbers and movement keys that they can reliably use them in 2s and 3s. Trying this keyboard out in Csgo as well just felt so damn smooth, even though in this game your mouse of course is going to far outweigh the importance of your keyboard. And lastly, testing the N-key rollover 26 key feature worked flawlessly, surviving the crazy spam test that I threw at it with flying colors. So it's verdict time, with the K95 Platinum coming in at a whopping 200 USD, or if you're in Australia, the cheapest I could find it for was 300 Australian dollars, though you might just want to get it shipped from Amazon to your door anyway if you're in Australia. That question of, is it worth your money? Well, that depends if you quite simply want the best keyboard bar none, especially for gaming. I absolutely love the speed, consistency, build quality, and software associated with this keyboard. You get what you pay for comes to mind here, and what you are getting is just one heck of a keyboard, with the standout points being 1.2mm actuation, extremely comfortable wrist rest, and a solid and consistent build quality that expanded to each individual key. There is also a gunmetal grey look if you don't like the all black, even though I prefer the sleek all black look. There's also a Cherry MX brown switched version too. Though what about a comparison to the Realforce Rgb, which I branded the best keyboard ever? Well, for typing I still prefer the Realforce keys, which is a highly subjective thing as they have feedback, and I find myself making less typos on keys with tactile feedback on them. Though for everything else, including gaming, this keyboard for me comes in easy first. I think Corsair quite simply have nailed it with the K95 Platinum. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this review, then be sure to hit that like button, and if you disliked it, then slam the dislike button. And let me know in the comment section below, do you like the K95 Platinum? Do you want this thing on your desk? Anyway guys, I'll catch you in another tech video very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.